Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a night of celebrations. To celebrate the best of what YouTube has to offer, I welcome you to the best 15 YouTubers under 1 million subscribers of 2017. Hello and welcome to the best 15 YouTubers under 1 million subscribers of 2017. A whole year has gone, and already we're celebrating the best of the smaller channels of YouTube, which I have invented on Christmas Day, no less. Exciting. Now, some of you may be wondering, is there going to be an over 1 million subscriber one? Yes, that is coming out hopefully on New Year's Eve, if I am okay on time, hopefully. We'll see about that, we'll see. Just to say about this list, this is heavily opinions, nothing but opinions. Because if your YouTuber is not on here that you wish to be on this list, I'm very sorry. I've either not heard of this person or just don't know much about that YouTuber to see. This is my personal taste. So, here we go. Okay, before we start, I'm going to mention the honourable mentions. Yes, very exciting. These are the ones that almost made it into the top 15. It was going to be a top 10, but there was such a vast number, like literally almost 30 odd YouTubers into this list, that it had to become a top 15. Some people haven't even mentioned the honourable mentions. For this little list I've made, I'm just going to give them a brief detailed, and they are linked in the description below under honourable mentions. Please check them out, because then although they did not make the list, they should be recognised as talented YouTubers. Okay, let's start off. Showbuckle. Showbuckle is a YouTube channel describing in detail of short films about New Japan Pro Wrestling. Smith Movies Inc., a Lego animated channel, but also highlighting Lego in semi-serious and semi-comedic fashion. TV Tracks, highlighting the best pro wrestling podcast highlights. Pulse, formerly known as CM Pulse. CM Pulse is a WWE Let's Player and has his side project of fitness. I Like Jason. I Like Jason is the channel that has invented the New Japan is Not for Kids series. Hazel Hayes, a YouTuber that is famous for her YouTube series Tipsy Talk and is a filmmaker. Hannah Whitterton, known for the Hormone Diaries and Wacky Vlogs. Samantha, a YouTuber that talks about her journey through being a transgender woman. Jack Howard, a filmmaker, a film reviewer, a film interviewer, and vlogs about his life. There we are, the honourable mentions. Now to the main event. The best 15 YouTubers under 1 million subscribers of 2017. Starting off with number 15. Only Lugigi. Of all the times I have subscribed to this channel, I have never known how to say her name, or how to say this username, or whatever it is. She is an animator that creates sort of animations for fandoms like Sherlock and Doctor Who, and just random stuff according to fandoms. She made a small little film about these two fangirls working out basically a blockbusters. She just makes these random animations, which are just they're just brilliant. They're just amazing, and you should check her out if you are into that sort of fan culture like that. Honestly amazing. Number 14. Aykroyd. This man, I didn't realise, he had a 2-year hiatus and just came back and did a bunch of animations just to show off, and they are absolutely phenomenal to any age. He's got silly ones for young kids to very detailed ones like Girl on the Roof, which is a beautiful piece of animation, to the really one about the weird one about the dog, which I'm not going to talk any more about. Oh god. But Aykroyd, from his departure 2 years ago to now, is absolutely phenomenal, and he has multiple styles of animation. Multiple. Most animation people just have one style. This guy's got about 5. Absolutely phenomenal this guy is. Number 13. Robbie Mills. Robbie Mills, I found out late sort of August, September time, when there was the Pro Wrestling World Cup. I wanted to see reviews on this, and there weren't really major reviews on it, only his, and I've got to say his channel is amazing. He has in detail done 2 documentaries of 2 British wrestlers, one called Gabriel Kidd, which is the recent one he has released, called The One, who is absolutely phenomenal, and the other one, which even the wrestler himself, Joe Hendry, has seen, called The Prestigious One, going through his life in that company. It is absolutely phenomenal in detail and style, and just the effort he has put into it just took months, and just I just gushed over him, partly because I know partly him and I have spoken to him, but yeah, he is absolutely phenomenal. Number 12. All Things Wrestling. All Things Wrestling is a YouTube channel that reminds me of Wrestle Talk, but a very low budget and very sort of independent and friendly sort of personality wise, but very high in detail. The guy that runs it is an absolute gem of information about pro wrestling. Short, snappy, to the point, very good and very friendly. I haven't spoken to him at all, but this guy knows a few friends of mine, and he is just, he's just wonderful, he's amazing. Number 11. The Wrestling HQ. A YouTuber that is multiple uses in the wrestling world. Bit the same like All Things Wrestling. He talks about news. He talks about reviewing independent promotions like Defiant Wrestling. He talks about the WWE. He is a multiple man, and he has multiple channels. He works on multiple projects. Oh god, too many videos. My voice. But anyway, he is just phenomenal in that department of just information telling, and I see him as a future host in TV. I really do. People should really sign up and take notice of this man. Really good. Number 10. Oh yeah, 10 more. Wrestling Shorts. It's a shame that this man can't animate more videos. He is literally one of my... I could just gush over this YouTuber. All of the YouTubers I have mentioned. But this guy is sensational with his animation style. It just reminds me of like cartoons that you see in newspapers. Yeah, just that looking through them, and I'm just like, newspapers are boring. However, this looks interesting. And as you can see there, he does it about pro wrestling. He does reviews of pro wrestling. He makes little storylines. He does dream matches. He is just phenomenal. And if you see him from his first video to now, he is amazing. Just check him out. He's amazing. Number 9. Being the Elite. Being the Elite follows the pro wrestling journey of all members of Bullet Club, mainly the Ring of Honor Bullet Club, followed by Kenny Omega, started by the Young Bucks of Nick and Matt Jackson, And yeah, this thing used to be just a highlight of them touring around the world and just stuff like that. But then they decided to make storylines for it, and yeah, they are just bizarre and manic and just insane, all of them. But it's just the weird side of pro wrestling. It just works. It's just weird. It's just weird but amazing, and just these guys are just like, they mention it on Ring of Honor television. Okay, this YouTube channel is so big they mention it on TV. How insane is that? And if you want to follow their story, you have to watch their their show on YouTube. I got there in the end, but hey-oh, and you should still be the elite, the elite. Break it down, the elite, the elite. Number 8, Speechless by Kylie Fisherman. Speechless is an amazing YouTube channel, and out of all the ones that are on this list, this is like completely different from the others. Kylie suffers from autism, and with her autism she cannot talk. The only way she can communicate is through her laptop with speech to talk software, and she interviews celebrities. Literally, her first interview was with Channing Tatum. How about that? That was Channing Tatum, and from that first interview, she has been signed by the Fine Bros, who make the React channel, and just literally has done interview upon interview upon interview, and it is the funny and amazing and very interesting to listen to. It just like, and she's hoping to make her own TV show out of it. It's just like, I don't think you can ever find something like this. This is something that makes this person so unique, and I don't think anyone could replicate it or make it similar in their own way. So yeah, hats off to you, Kylie Fisherman, and I hope you get your TV deal. Fingers crossed. Number 7, Bertie Gilbert. Bertie Gilbert is a filmmaker, and literally everyone compares YouTube to television, and each time they compare films, they would always compare Bertie Gilbert. I struggle saying his name. He's got a unique saying name, but if you want like an Oscar-winning film, he has the equivalent of that on his YouTube channel. Even like the logo I'm using now, Bertie is making vlogs again, is literally in acting in like a dramatic form of just his life and how he's living. This man cannot do anything without making it so dramatically amazing. This guy just like can just make absolute magic make in front of you. You can make something really simple like a paperclip so interesting and so detailed that you want to watch it. This man's magic is amazing. 6. Wrestling with Regret with Brian Zane. Now, every wrestling content creator, I feel, looks up to Brian Zane. I believe like everyone who like, I heard this phrase that every YouTuber looks up to a YouTuber called Wheezy Waiter, and for me, I say every wrestling YouTuber looks up to Brian Zane and Wrestling with Regret. He reviews wrestling movies. He reviews like people's careers at that timeline. His videos are so in-depth, so phenomenally amazing. This guy is so well detailed, so informationally filled. I can't say anything negative about this guy, because this is what every wrestling YouTuber wants to be. He is literally God. If there was anyone that deserves a lifetime achievement for pro wrestling in presenting, he is definitely one of them. So please check him out if you are interested in pro wrestling. Number 5, Cultaholics. Cultaholics is a YouTube channel about pro wrestling. Then I don't really like the name, to be honest. I prefer something like Culta Wrestling. Probably that's already taken. Or Wrestling Holic. Maybe that's taken. But anyway, it is a pro wrestling sort of spin-off of the guys from What Culture. They literally worked for What Culture, left, made their own company from scratch, and yeah, they do exactly the same thing as they do on What Culture, but I'd just say mildly better, much more sort of human compared to the others. But it's very hard to say because it's very similar in direction and manners and stuff like that. But yeah, they're like my best friends. And the guy in the middle, the middle two, I have met in real life. Amazing. One on the left is better, but the one on the right is an absolute douchebag in real life. Probably playing a character, and I am meaning the ones in the middle. That's the middle, and he is a douchebag. So yeah, I don't know what the purpose of what I am saying now, so I'm going to move to the next one. Is the magic number 4, Wrestle Talk. Presented by Ollie Davis and Luke Owens, Wrestle Talk is the go-to for pro wrestling news. Pro wrestling? Anyways, these two are just so good at their jobs. I don't know if there's anyone else working at Wrestle Talk who is behind the scenes. If they are amazing. But literally, they are just the go-to for news. Literally, if any other channel mentions news, they will catch them off saying, well, Wrestle Talk mentioned it first. But you have to understand that these guys go through the dirt sheets, they go through every news sources, they actually research their stuff. However, other companies sort of get it at last minute type thing, or like the independent ones, get it from Wrestle Talk. And you could take Wrestle Talk as a official news outlet now, because they literally do take it from news outlets. People take it from them. Just formidable. 1, 2, 3. Number 3. Defiant Wrestling. Now, with all the options I've chosen, Defiant Wrestling is a bit different. It's an actual wrestling promotion. Every show is from Defiant Wrestling weekly show is on YouTube. It's literally, you don't have to search up, you don't have to get on TV and literally log on, change the channel to watch like TV and stuff like that, then have to change the channel because your parents want to watch something else. Gritch, grubble, that's me. But watch it from YouTube. It's just simple. It's so simple, and plus it's just a 1 hour show, so I wouldn't be worrying about it. It's just good. It's just simple. They focus heavily on wrestling. The storylines are very simple, like very easy to follow. Just like it's simple, easy, and the wrestling is phenomenal. And they have the world's best with some bright British up-and-comers as well with it. It is just amazing, amazing show. Number 2. Dodo Vloggo. Dodo Vloggo is just, she just is the nicest person on earth. Literally, she vlogs about these interesting moments and interesting things that I could just relate. I could just listen to like so much. I could just binge watch her. That's the correct saying of this. She is just phenomenal. Her music and I'm putting her vlog channel on this because her music is a bit 50-50 with me. It's sort of, I like it or I just don't like it. But she has 2 songs I absolutely love called When and what's the other one? The other one is 6 out of 10. Absolutely lovely songs and just hits right down into the soul. She talks about matters of her like depression and anxiety and panic attacks and stuff like that, and that she does in life and the people she's with, and just like I just love her so much. If I just saw her now, I just want to give her a big hug, and then she'll probably me to get arrested because I'm probably a weirdo to her, so I don't blame her. But no, but she is. I need to stop saying just amazing and wonderful about these wonderful people, but she is literally every word I am saying, literally that. Just wonderful and just she's just just love her. Oh, I banged the thing again, never mind, but yeah, I love her, 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 I love her. Oh, she's amazing. Now we are waiting upon the number one. I know it's been a very long list, and just who could be number one? Who could be this number one person? Just to say, this number one person has stayed number one throughout the whole of my decision. I just immediately knew this guy was just going to be number one from the start. There was no changing it. There was no bish bash bosh. Truthfully, Donald Vloggle should be first, because this guy was never going to change. And yes, I whittled it down to a man. Oh, you already know so much so fast. So let's introduce number one. Yes, I am number one. I am the greatest YouTuber of all time, and no, who am I kidding? No, it's not me. It's not. But number one is, drumroll please. I couldn't get sound effects for drumroll, but this will do. Number one is Dark Squid. Hurrah for you, good sir, hurrah. Yes, Dark Squid. This man was never going to change. From the first time, he is just... Do you know what? This is the man who made me want to start this vlogging channel I made. Well, I call it a vlogging channel, but just... He brought me in on making YouTube videos in general. His style, his work, and all of that stuff. Just to run down his achievements, he is a filmmaker. With his channel Tom Skull, which is over 1 million views, but hey ho, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Dark Squid, his second channel that has literally he has thank days where he thanks producers and song stuff and just sound effect people and actors who he thanks, who are amazing. And his main series on his channel called Last Week, absolutely amazing series called Last Week. He documents his whole life from Monday to Friday. No, not Monday to Friday. Monday to Saturday. And uploads them on Monday. And then he shows his last week of how that life went. And it just... His life is so interesting to look at. Then all he suffers from depression and he's dangerously overweight. Not over fat. How dare you say that, Mark? Bad Mark. But he is absolutely... an astonishing person to listen to, because he is entertaining, he is realistic. Literally, I would just love to I would love to work with him. I would pay him money to put me in one of his films, and just to meet him in general. He is just God to me. He is God. He is the person who made me want to make these stupid little videos and present them to you. He is amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm just I just have a massive smile to this. I know you will never see this, but Dark Squid, if you're listening to this, you are the best 15 YouTubers, number one of under 1 million subscribers of 2017. Congratulations. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the best 15 YouTubers under 1 million subscribers of 2017. Thank you very much for watching, and have a very Merry Christmas.